Today I'm sharing 11 pregnancy products that will help you survive your second and third trimesters. So be sure to stick around because you're not going to want to miss these. Hey everyone, I'm Jess and I help moms of little ones navigate the world of early motherhood. If you'd like to see more videos on pregnancy, parenting, and educational activities for little ones, then go ahead and click that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. I am currently 27 weeks pregnant with baby number 2, so I wanted to jump on today and share all of my favorite pregnancy products that help me get through the second and third trimesters and help to prepare me for giving birth the first time around. I used all these products with my first pregnancy and I'm using them again for this one. If you haven't seen my pregnancy must-haves for the first trimester, then definitely go check out that video after this one because there are a lot of products in there, not just for the first trimester, but that are great for all of pregnancy. I just didn't want to repeat them again in this video, so definitely go ahead and give that one a watch after this. All right guys, we're starting out big today. Seriously, this thing is amazing. This is a full body pregnancy pillow. I sleep so good with it. It is awesome for supporting your belly and it's really nice and long. So I usually wind up like wrapping my legs around this part, which helps like take pressure off of your lower back, which is great. I love it. Hubby hates it, but I love it. But no, it's really not that bad. We have a queen size bed and when I took it out this time around, my husband Mike said that it wasn't as bad as he remembered. But these are a super must-have for me. I use them really early on with my first pregnancy. I do actually have two. This is a U-shaped pillow, and then I do have a C-shaped pillow as well. I like both of them for like different stages. I think I like the C-shape more in the beginning of pregnancy, and then as I get later on into my pregnancy, I like this one more just because I tend to flip in the middle of the night from side to side. So I really do like that support on both sides of my belly, but it really comes down to like personal preference. If you're not feeling the whole big body pillow vibe, another option might be one of those pillows that goes in between your knees. So that will just help to take the pressure off of your lower back as well. If you're not into like this whole big thing or you don't have the room for it. And then you can always use like a bunch of little pillows to stick under your belly. I don't know, it's personal preference. I just really, really love this big whole body thing. And it was great to use after pregnancy as well. I did use it a lot for breastfeeding when I breastfed in bed. Kind of just like wrap it around me like this. You can like throw these over you and you can put baby like on this part, or I would like kind of like lounge back with it. They're really versatile. You could like go like this and like put them back. I don't know. I'm like out of breath just from doing that. Pregnancy problems. Okay. So I would definitely recommend one of those. I will leave all the links to everything I talk about today down in the description box so you can easily find everything I'm talking about here. Alrighty, so next up we have maternity jeans. I talked a lot about leggings in my first trimester video, but maternity jeans are just a great alternative for when your belly starts to get a little bigger, if you aren't really feeling leggings one day, if you're going somewhere where you don't really want to wear leggings and you'd rather wear jeans. I love the over the belly maternity jeans. I find them to be really comfortable. I forgot to bring them down here with me, but the brand I have is the Isabel Maternity from Target by Ingrid and Isabel. So anyway, I prefer the over the belly. If you're like me and you have what they call a badonkadonk, you'd probably like these more because they stay up well. But they do have like under the belly styles as well with these side panels. I also find that the belly band helps to give you a little extra support once your belly gets really big. So I like that aspect of them as well. My belly got very large during my first pregnancy. I'll put a pic right up here, but I went to the hospital in these for my induction at almost 41.5 weeks and they fit me great. The second time around, I did need to wait a little longer to fit into them because they were a little stretched out, but I was mostly wearing leggings anyway this time around, so it wasn't really a problem. So I haven't really worn this yet this time around. This is really something I wear later into the 3rd trimester, but this is a pregnancy support belt. This one was really affordable off of Amazon. I think it was even under like $20 or something. It just goes around your belly and it helps support your lower back and your belly, especially like later into your 2nd trimester and into your 3rd trimester. Your weight really starts to shift and you'll see your body really start to change. Obviously your weight is being transferred to the front. Your spine starts to curve more. So that can get really, really uncomfortable from the weight of your belly and uncomfortable for your lower back, supporting all of that. This does help. I would wear it a lot when I would be on my feet for a while or like walking or exercising. So I would definitely recommend something like this. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. They have some crazy ones out there, but I wore this one and I found it to be pretty supportive. So up next, this is seriously one of my pregnancy staples, and that is red raspberry leaf tea. This is not the same thing as raspberry tea. Raspberry leaf tea is something different. So it can't just be like a raspberry flavored tea. This is a special herbal tea that is really good for like your uterus. So what it's supposed to do is to help strengthen and tone the uterus. I was totally into doing a natural birth with my first pregnancy, and I was looking for all the ways that I could help make my labor easier and prep my body to have an easier, shorter labor. So this was on the list. I found this and I absolutely love it. The studies are conflicting whether it really does shorten your labor. Some studies have shown yes, some studies have shown that it doesn't. I mean, whatever, I'll try anything, right? Just a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor or medical professional. This is not medical advice. Definitely talk to your doctor before taking any kind of supplement or herbal tea or anything like that during pregnancy. So run it by your doctor first, but it's supposed to be great for pregnancy and even breastfeeding. I continued to drink it afterwards. My first pregnancy, I started taking it in my 3rd trimester. This one I started a little earlier. I was induced with my first pregnancy, but other than that, like everything was completely natural besides the Pitocin that I got, and my labor was very, very, very fast. So I don't know, this could have been part of it. Maybe not, but I mean, hey, could lead to a shorter and easier labor. I'm all about that. Right now, I'm drinking a cup a day. You shouldn't really take this in your 1st trimester because there is a risk of like uterine contraction. So they say that there's possibly a risk of miscarriage if you take it in your 1st trimester. So I usually just avoid that. This pregnancy, I started taking it at 19 weeks. I think my first, I was like around maybe like 28. I think it was like right at the beginning of the 3rd trimester. So I will increase this as I get closer to my due date. I'll start to have like 2 or 3 cups a day. Okay, so I don't have it in here because it's very large. Another must-have for my 2nd, especially 3rd trimester and birth, is a birthing ball. So I absolutely love this. I got this probably in my 3rd trimester, I would say, last pregnancy. I'm pretty tall, I'm 5'9". So I wound up getting one that was a little bigger, which was really nice because it was like more comfortable for me to sit on. The hospital I gave birth at did have birthing balls available, but they only had a couple. So they recommended, like, if you really want one, to bring your own if you had it. So I decided to do that. I'm so glad I did because it was really helpful for labor as well. But these are great when you're feeling like uncomfortable. They're great to do some exercises on towards the end of pregnancy, especially sitting on them in like a neutral legged position. You can do like these like hip roll exercises towards the end of pregnancy. It helps to increase blood flow to your pelvic area, and it could help prep your body for labor. So like I said, the more prep, the better. The shorter labor could be, the better, right? It's a great tool to also have during birth, especially if you're considering not getting an epidural, because you can really use it to your advantage during labor. You can roll on it, lean on it. There's a ton of different positions you can do. That was really, really beneficial to me in my case. And it also helped when I had Luke because I think I was bouncing on it during my pregnancy. So I would actually bounce him on it after he was born, and it was really soothing to him and would help him get to sleep sometimes. So stretch marks are said to be hereditary, but there's definitely no harm in lotioning up no matter what. I never got stretch marks with my first pregnancy, so you just never know. I am like a nut about moisturizing. It's so important for your skin and just the comfort of your skin. So I'm one of those people, like, I get out of the shower and my body is like doused in lotion whether I'm pregnant or not. Pregnancy will dry out your skin more, and your hormones can actually make you extra dry and extra itchy. I definitely recommend some good belly lotions. So there's 3 different products that I have to show you today. 2 I used last pregnancy, and then I added the other one this time around. So the first 2 that I have are the Earth Mama Belly Butter and the Belly Oil. They are organic. They have no icky ingredients. They're awesome. So the Belly Butter is more like a lotion. So I'll use this one in the morning, and then the Belly Oil at night. I just like the feel better of the lotion for like the daytime. I feel like my body absorbs it better. So yeah, I've been loving these, and they definitely help with itching and moisturizing. And I love that they're just good ingredients, no harsh chemicals or anything like that, because you really do have to watch what you put on your body. Your skin absorbs everything, and there's a lot of harmful ingredients out there in beauty and skincare products. So definitely research and be careful and knowledgeable of what you're putting on your skin, because all that stuff goes into your bloodstream and can pass to baby as well. So this is the new item I was talking about. This is the Lush Therapy Massage Bar. I saw this on some pregnancy forums. I actually saw it talked about like a couple of times, and I was very intrigued because people were like swearing by this for stretch marks, that it was amazing, and for moisturizing your skin. It looks like a bar of soap, but it is organic. It has all natural ingredients. So what you do is you just rub it on your skin, and the warmth of your skin starts to melt it, because it's all like lotions, like cocoa butter, shea butter, and all natural oils. You just literally rub it on your stomach. It's just like an oil, and then I'll just rub it in. I use this at night. Then I actually top it with the Earth Mama Belly Oil. I know that sounds excessive, like I said, but I really love both of these products and how they make my skin feel, especially together. And I feel like they just both give a nice, intense moisture, especially before I go to bed. All right, let's be real. Spanx are life. If you're wearing dresses in the summer, pregnancy Spanx are your best friend. I tried wearing regular Spanx earlier in this pregnancy and quickly got so uncomfortable. They were so tight, but pregnancy Spanx allow for like extra room. There's like a belly panel here. You probably can't see it because they're black, but these were so great and so stretchy. They're nice because they still like smooth you out, and they offer some support, but they're not so super tight that they're cutting off your circulation. But they're great because they prevent like thigh chafing in the summer when you're sweating. They offer you support, like I said, and they help to smooth everything out. So they just make me feel all around more comfortable, and they are super comfortable to wear. So I definitely recommend grabbing a pair of these. These are just from Amazon. These are from my last pregnancy. I did buy a motherhood maternity pair this pregnancy, which I like, but I like this brand. I don't even know. Belevation, they're called. I really like these because they're a little longer. The motherhood maternity ones, I wore them like yesterday, and they were a little shorter. So I felt like I had to keep like pulling them down. I don't know. I'm like really picky about Spanx and stuff, but these are a great option, and they come up like really high on your belly, which is really nice as well. All right, the next one is not really a product. It's more of a service, but I had to throw it on there because it's been so valuable to me. You probably already have it. That is Amazon Prime. I absolutely love Prime. I am that person that gets Prime boxes at the door every single day. It's kind of a problem. But when you're pregnant, you will find yourself buying things last minute. At least I did. And I don't really feel like going out, especially this pregnancy with everything going on, and just like I have a toddler at home and I don't have time to be running out all the time. It is so nice to just order something and have it delivered in 2 days. So if you don't have a Prime membership, get one. It will be so valuable. All right, so my next product is a little controversial, but I'm gonna mention it anyway because it is like kind of one of my must-haves, and I'm just being honest and keeping it real, what I use and what works for me, and that is a home fetal Doppler. Like I said, there's definitely controversy around these. I am not a doctor or medical professional. Once again, if you have questions or concerns, definitely check with your doctor about using this. I use this during both of my pregnancies. I really like to hear the heartbeat, especially when you can't feel baby move yet. It's just like, I don't know, it's just like a little reassuring thing, and helps you like feel a connection with the baby and stuff. I don't know. It's just like everyone has their personal reasons, but I really like this one. This is the Sonaline B. This is a really popular one. I think this was around $35, $40 when I got it. I got it my last pregnancy, but I really don't use it a lot, especially now that the baby is moving all the time. I just love hearing the heartbeat every once in a while. And even in the beginning, I'd use it like maybe once a week. There is a lot of controversy around these. Sometimes they can give you false reassurance that everything's okay, even if you feel like it's not. So definitely, like, if you feel like something's wrong, always go talk to your doctor. Do not use this as that. This is more for like, if you want to hear the heartbeat as like a fun connection thing. I even thought this would be cool to use this time around for Luke to hear the baby's heartbeat. Luke is my toddler. He is almost 20 months. He knows that I have a baby in my belly and knows like the concept a little bit, but I still don't think he like totally gets it. But I thought this would be like a cute way for him to like hear the heartbeat and hear his little brother a little bit. I don't know. Like I said, talk to your doctor if you're unsure of this, or don't get one. It's totally fine. You obviously don't need it, but I don't recommend overusing them. Like I said, had to mention it. If you're totally against them, don't get it. I just wanted to mention it because it's something that I really enjoyed having for both of my pregnancies. So the next two products are going to have to do with sleep. We're gonna get real here, guys. Pregnancy, it's not glamorous. It's not. A lot of parts of it. It's awesome being pregnant. I love being pregnant, actually, but there's a lot of things that are really not glamorous, and one of those things is snoring. To tell you the truth, I tend to snore when I'm not pregnant, but I snore really bad when I am pregnant. Two things that really help for your lips is this overnight mask. I absolutely love this. This is my favorite one that I used. It's Laneige lip sleeping mask. I absolutely love this. It smells amazing. It coats your lips so nicely, and it really helps. It's not like a chapstick, so like it really helps like moisturize them. When I wake up the next day, I can still feel it on my lips. It's super hydrating, and it helps not to have my lips dry out when I'm snoring. Like I said, pregnancy, your hormones, everything is drying out your skin. So we want to moisturize everything, not just our belly, not just our body, everything. So lips included. Another thing that I haven't had to use yet, but I'm sure I will, is Breathe Right strips. These really help if you haven't used them before. They're like this little plastic strip. Put it on your nose before you go to bed. You're not gonna look pretty, but it's okay. So you just put it on your nose, and it kind of like opens up your nasal passage to allow you to breathe better. You find yourself waking up in the middle of the night. Sometimes it can be because you're not breathing well. Definitely look into these if you're having a problem with that, but these are really like towards the end of my 3rd trimester. Like these are still from then. I haven't used them since, but I plan on using them again. Go check out my 1st trimester essential video, even if you're not in your 1st trimester, because I have a lot of helpful items in there that can be super beneficial for all stages of pregnancy. If you found this video helpful, then please help me out by giving that thumbs up button a click, and don't forget to subscribe before you go for more helpful pregnancy and parenting videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.